People want my point spreads now because 99% of my point spread picks are accurate winners. So people want the point spreads, and I'll give you the point spreads because that's what I do. Let me get my Mike Tyson 1990s vintage ring walkout attire straightened out. The first game, Carolina Panthers at the Houston Texans. You're going to take the Carolina Panthers, give them the 7.5 on the road. They will destroy the Houston Texans. Houston Texans got nothing with Davis Mills quarterbacking. I think Samuel G. Darnold will have a decent game, no touchdowns, but he'll get the win somewhere like 24-7. Defense will step up. Arizona Cardinals giving 7.5 to the Jacksonville Jaguars and Urban Daniel Meyer. You can give Jacksonville 77 points. It ain't going to be enough. I'll take Urban Meyer in the 7.5 points to get lambasted by the Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals and Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray will have 385 yards passing. They'll win the game 34-13. Indianapolis Colts at the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee's -4.5. Carson Wentz is starting, which is good news for the Tennessee Titans. Carson Wentz is a statue, and he can't provide any sufficient passing downfield. He's got a weak arm. He's just a terrible quarterback. Hey, Paul DePotesta for the Cleveland Browns is right. He's not a future viable quarterback in this league. Guess what? The Tennessee Titans get back on track after the win last week against Seattle. They're going to blow. Hold on. They're going to blow out the Colts 34-13. They're going to slaughter them. Baltimore Ravens at the Detroit Lions. Baltimore is -7.5 on the road. Now, we all know Lamar Jackson did a little unconscientious flip in the end zone the other day. Wasn't penalized for it like he should have, and he got hurt doing it. I look at Dan Campbell telling his team, we want to injure Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson will go out with a season-ending injury today. The Baltimore Ravens will hold on to lose the game. The Detroit Lions will win the game outright after Lamar Jackson trots off or gets wheeled off the field because they're definitely going to injure him with Dan Campbell as the head coach. He wants to hurt that boy. And the Detroit Lions will get their first win of the season. Washington football team at the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills giving the Washington football team 7 points. Tyler Heineke is straight trash. He's thrown 3 interceptions today, and I'll tell you this, the Buffalo Bills will rebound and get another win, and they'll win 28-3 over the Washington Redskins. I know Washington got a good defense, but Josh Allen's just the equalizer. He's going to step up in that pocket and take off and run for 114 yards. New Orleans Saints at the New England Patriots. I have no idea how New England's favored by 3. Oh, that's right. Jameis Winston had a bad week last week. Well, Jameis Winston's going to rebound this week, even though Bill Belichick looks at him as a typical rookie quarterback who struggles against Bill Belichick's defenses. I do like the New Orleans Saints because they got to get a win. Sean Payton will get a win because I'll tell you what, Mac Jones isn't good enough offense in the National Football League. He can't score any points. So take the 3 points, and the New Orleans Saints will get a win, something like 24-17. Los Angeles Chargers at the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs giving 7 points to the Los Angeles Chargers and Justin Herbert. Now, it's going to be a tough game all faucets. Kansas City's pissed off because they let one get away last week, and same thing with San Diego, or Los Angeles. But I got to tell you this. Kansas City Chiefs are just a better team, a better run team, better quarterback, better coach. Kansas City will win this game 34-25. Chicago Bears at the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland gave them 7.5. This is the week Cleveland Browns defense steps up. They've been terrible. They signed all these guys last in the offseason to be able to combat Lamar Jackson when it matters. Well, guess what? These guys are going to step up today, limit Justin Fields to about 115 yards all over. He's got 115 yards running and passing. He's going to play terrible, and the Browns are going to get a win 44-9. Cincinnati Bengals getting 2.5 at Pittsburgh. Now, this line is severely dropping because T.J. Watt's out. Listen, Ben Roethlisberger's terrible. He'll be benched midway through this game. I like the Bengals in this game 27-13. The Steelers can't score, and without T.J. Watt, their defense is terrible. And Mike Tomlin's as bad as Zach Taylor, if you want to believe it or not. Mike Tomlin just gets that little privilege that says he's going to be in the Hall of Fame. But if you look at his goddamn career, he's done less with more than anybody's in NFL history. So Mike Tomlin's got to be the worst coach ever. I like the Bengals in this game. Atlanta Falcons getting 2.5 at the New York Giants. Daniel Jones threw 4 interceptions this game. The Falcons get a much-needed win. They're irrelevant, so we're not going to talk about that game much, but they'll get a win here, 44-24. Miami Dolphins getting 3.5 at Las Vegas. I got to tell you, Jacoby Brissett's an upgrade over David Tua, or whatever the fuck his name is, Tua Tagataka. I like the Dolphins this game to frustrate Derek Carr in that offense, and Dolphins will win 24-17 and take the Dolphins. New York Jets getting 10.5 at Denver. Denver's got a good defense. Tough place to play. I think the last rookie quarterback to win there was Baker Mayfield in 2018. Unfortunately, I like Kyler, whatever his name is, Zach Wilson, to throw 3 touchdowns today against that vaunted defense. I think Theodore Bridgewater's going to struggle. I think the Jets get their first win, 27-24 at Denver. I think Zach Wilson gets a win, just like Baker Mayfield did in 2018. The game of the day is Tampa Bay Buccaneers getting 1.5 at the Los Angeles Rams. Everybody puts Matt Stafford on his pedestal and Sean McVay on his pedestal. Sean McVay blames everybody around him why his offense isn't doing good. Maybe I'm looking in the mirror, Sean. You ain't no good. You couldn't do nothing with Jared Goff. How you going to do anything with Matthew G. Stafford? Tampa Bay is going to run the score up on these boys here. You're looking at a 37-13 win by Tampa Bay. They're going to destroy the Rams at Los Angeles, at Sci-Fi, whatever the fuck that stadium is, SoFi, whatever. They're going to destroy them. Seattle Seahawks at Minnesota Vikings. Seattle's getting 2.5. Or no, Seattle's giving 2.5. I'm sorry, the last game Tampa Bay was minus 1.5. I don't know why I read that wrong. I'm mentally fucked up. But Seattle's giving Minnesota 2.5. Mike Zimmer. Seattle let one get away last week. They're going to win this game. 23-14. Daniel Cousins is going to struggle. Green Bay is getting 3 at San Francisco. It's a good game here. Good game. Aaron Rodgers, don't relax, don't panic. But I do think San Fran's defense is going to pose problems for Aaron Rodgers. I think he's going to show chink in that armor. I think Aaron Rodgers struggles, throws 2 interceptions. I think the 49ers, I think they get a win over here, 24-21 over the goddamn. But you know what? If that's the case, you're going to put. So we'll go 24-19. Green Bay loses. Take the fucking 49ers. In the last game of the week, Philadelphia getting 3.5 at Dallas. Now, Philadelphia's got all kind of problems because they really believe in this Jalen Hurts guy, and he's not that good. Dak Prescott, I changed my tune on Dak Prescott. He's a goddamn beast. Dallas's defense is all banged up, missing a lot of key starters. That being said, I like Philadelphia in this game, 31-24. So there's your picks. There's your picks, motherfucker. There's your picks, son. There's your fucking picks, son.